We are Steve and Jill.
Together, we've been buying and reselling land since the 90s.
Our data-centric approach leaves our buyers asking, how can you sell it so cheap?
Here on the Land Academy Show,
We answer that and more. Steve and Jill here.
Howdy.
Welcome to the Land Academy Show, entertaining land investment talk. I'm Steve and Jack Butella.
And I'm Jill DeWitt, broadcasting from the Valley of the Sun.
Today's Jack Thursday, and I'm going to talk about the concept of deal flow. Grossly taken advantage of. Not taken advantage of, taken for granted in this group and in our Land Academy group, because Jill and I are doing our jobs and we're teaching everybody, instructing everyone to create an amazing amount of deal flow that's controllable and manageable. I'll talk about it in a minute.
Is there a problem?
No, it's the greatest
thing ever.
Are we in trouble? No.
Okay.
It's just the greatest thing ever, and I'll talk about it.
Okay.
Before we get into it, let's take a question posted by one of our members on the landinvestors.com online community. It's free. And don't forget to subscribe on the Land Academy YouTube channel and comment on the shows you liked.
Edgar wrote, I got the chance to meet, Lori Phillips over the weekend in person while she was on a trip down to Florida. We met at a nearby diner for coffee. This is funny. And maybe a big breakfast for me. It was surreal because she is just as one would expect and a really genuine person who wants the best for you. We talked for hours about a variety of topics. Although I'm sure she had millions of other things to do, she made me feel like I was her top priority that day. Aww.
That's what you get out of being a Land Academy member.
That's nice.
Is to access the people like Lori.
Mm-hmm. That's it? That's all there is?
Yep.
Okay.
Today's Jack Thursday. Talk about the concept of deal flow.
Yeah, and thanks for doing that, Lori, by the way.
This is while you're listening.
Cool.
I want you to clear your mind for a minute and think from a philosophical or academic standpoint about why people are successful at anything. And in my opinion, my goodness.
Let me cover for you.
No, my goodness. People are successful, in my opinion, because they have choices. And when you are in a business where you have control over which deals you do and which deals you don't do at the level where we do, because we have so much self-generated deal flow, that's truly amazing. In all the companies and businesses that I've ever been involved in, and responsible for bringing in new business, like in accounting, bringing in new clients, and you're sitting in front of 22 choices of new clients, and you get to pick the best 2 or 3, the ones that you think you're going to be able to make the most money with and get along with the most. They've all succeeded. When you don't have deal flow opportunities, it's very, very hard. When I started out in real estate, I wish somebody would have sat me down and said, deal flow is the whole key. If you're a real estate agent and you have 14 opportunities to list a property, list 14 opportunities to list properties that day, you're going to smash it out of the park in your career. And it's your responsibility to generate those opportunities, not anyone else's. Well, we make that easy through these mailers. You can literally, if you send out 25,000 mailers and you do it correctly like we teach, you're going to buy up to 50 properties, at least 10. And if you're making 10 or $20,000 per property, now you're making $250,000 on a mailer, all because of deal flow. This gets overlooked in this group. Jill and I get hundreds of questions all the time in different formats. The Thursday call, daily, hourly on Discord, which is a really good thing. It shows me that people are interested and they want to succeed, which is what makes Land Academy work and what motivates us, quite honestly. Mm-hmm. But I think that this concept of self-generating deal flow is now getting taken for granted, because I think there's some people that have never been in an environment where there's lack of deal flow. Mm-hmm. I grew up in lack of deal flow, where it just wasn't, I can't, we can't, there's only 15,000 long-term care facilities in the entire country, and I'm going to generate 2 or 3 this year because there's just lack of deal flow. And that's just the nature of it. Mm-hmm. You get yourself into an environment where there's this many parcels of land in this country, 100 million, literally 100 million pieces of property. You can generate yourself some amazing deal flow.
So you know, what's interesting. I think a lot of people come to us from other careers, not necessarily business owners.
Me too.
If you're a business owner already, you know how hard it is. You
That's
can't
right.
you don't just, have a store and fill it with your great, whatever it is. It's sports memorabilia, let's just say. And you flip the open sign on and just here they come. No, you got to let everybody know you're there. You got to go out and get the customers. There's a lot of work. There's so much money you put into advertising and things like that. So if you've never owned a business, you don't know that. Like there's just, go ahead. You're like,
this is target specific deal flow. You are specifically sending a note or a letter to somebody who owns a piece of property, and there's a darn good chance, a predictable chance, they don't want it anymore. They just want it out of their lives. Versus a Pepsi commercial. Mm-hmm. A Pepsi commercial, how much wasted reach and wasted wasted message delivery is in a national Pepsi commercial.
Isn't that amazing?
We don't drink Pepsi. We don't drink that stuff. It's wasted on me.
Right.
And in fact, little by little, it takes a piece out of me as a consumer. I don't need to know that stuff. But if I get a letter that's from somebody that says, I'm really interested in buying this classic car that you own, and I know you own it because I can see it right here, I'm going to pay attention. That's not wasted on me. Or if I get a letter that says, I know you own this classic car, I have one too. How about you take a look at mine and add it to your collection? So that's not wasted. It's very methodical and very, very targeted. Deliberate and meaningful.
Specific.
And consequently, cost effective. Crazy cost effective for the people who are sending out the message, which is us.
Well, there are people that are doing it a different way. When they think about this though. Think about the people that, never mind. It's not a good example. I was thinking about
Here's another one.
Postcards.
Here's another one. How many times you see when you're involved in regular media, maybe it's online or television, notes or commercials about refinancing your house. Mm-hmm. How many people are watching that, or is that hitting where they live in an apartment? It's very, very ineffective. Old school advertising and most marketing is crazy ineffective. Even when you look at Facebook marketing, which for us is very successful, both in selling land and recruiting good new Land Academy members, is still grossly ineffective compared to direct mail marketing, where you're saying, I know you own this property. I know it's 13 acres. I know exactly where it is.
Right.
And I'm willing to offer you $22,000 for it.
Right.
Give me a call. If you want to sell it, we can close pretty quickly.
I just think it's amazing and awesome that we all know this in Land Academy. And if you're new, you learn it really quick. You have control over your deal flow. That's the point. You have control based on how many offers you send out. You want your phone to blow up? Send out 25,000 a week and try to keep up.
Exactly.
And that's the beautiful thing.
Or build a staff that can handle it.
Exactly. Or it's you're doing it by yourself and you send 5,000 a week or, 2,000 a week, whatever you can handle. But you can turn it up, turn it down. It's never ending and it's wonderful. That's my only comment. Happy you could join us today. 5 days a week. You can find us here on the Land Academy Show.
Tomorrow's Jill Friday. She's going to talk about how to get over the first deal jitters. You are not alone in your real estate ambition. We answer a lot of questions about tiny little details.
Right.
What, not just us, but in Discord, I see these constant questions about what phone company should I use?
Right.
Somebody said earlier, Jill and I held a talk for new people last night. It was a blast. Both of us had a blast doing it. And I think the new people got a lot out of it. And one person asked the question, how do I get out of my shell? My answer to everything for myself has always been, I'm going to go into a closet. I'm going to bring my laptop. I'm going to come out 8 hours later with all the information that I need. Mm-hmm. And so that's a very valid concern. To which I said, look, you have control over deal flow. And that clicked with her for some reason. I could tell it clicked with her. You have control over your deal flow. No one can say that.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's really true. Need to send out a few thousand offers to property owners like us? Check out offers and the number 2 owners.com. So it's offers2owners.com. No setup fees, free mail merge, exceptional service, and now including just released for everyone, concierge data and pricing. It's awesome. Give Offers to Owners a call today. Thanks for tuning in. We hope you find our content valuable and we appreciate your support. If you haven't already, please check out our YouTube channel and hit that subscribe button.
We are Steve and Jill. Information
and inspiration
to buy undervalued property.
We hope you found our content valuable and we appreciate your support. If you have not already, please check out our channel and hit the subscribe button.
And your comments and suggestions help us to create the content you're here for. Hitting the like button helps to support our channel's algorithm and gauge your interest for future shows.